What is color field? What if a painting didn't need a subject? No figures, no landscapes, no story. Just color. Pure, immersive, overwhelming color. That's the idea at the heart of color field painting. Color field is a style of abstract art that emerged in the United States in the late 1940s and flourished through the 1950s and 60s. It grew out of abstract expressionism. But while painters like de Kooning and Pollock were interested in energy, gesture, and movement, color field artists took a different path. They stripped everything back. No brushstrokes, no drama, just expansive areas or fields of color, designed to envelop the viewer and produce a deep, almost meditative emotional response. The movement's most iconic figure is Mark Rothko. His large, softly edged rectangles of color seem to breathe and glow. Rothko believed color could convey tragedy, ecstasy, and doom, and he wanted viewers to stand close enough to feel surrounded by his paintings. Helen Frankenthaler developed a technique called soak stain, pouring thinned paint directly onto unprimed canvas so the color soaked into the fabric itself, becoming part of it rather than sitting on top of it. Morris Louis took inspiration from Frankenthaler, creating luminous veils of streams of color that appear to float across the canvas. And Kenneth Noland worked on concentric circles, chevrons, and stripes, precise geometric arrangements that made color relationships the entire point of the work. One of the most important things to understand about color field painting is that it's meant to be experienced in person. These works are often enormous, sometimes 10 or 15 feet wide, so that the color doesn't just hang on a wall, it fills your peripheral vision. It surrounds you. Rothko famously said he wasn't interested in the relationship between colors. He was interested in the relationship between color and the human being standing before it. Color field challenged the very definition of what a painting needs to be. It asked, can pure color, with no reference to the outside world, still move you? Still mean anything? For many viewers, the answer is yes. Standing in front of a Rothko or a Frankenthaler, people frequently describe feeling a sense of awe, sadness, or calm. Emotions conjured with nothing more than pigment and scale. The movement also had a lasting influence, paving the way for minimalism and shaping how we think about space, perception, and the emotional power of abstraction. Color field reminds us that art doesn't have to tell a story to tell the truth. Sometimes all it takes is a field of color and the willingness to stand inside of it.